Hi, good morning, guys. This is Mrs. Tucker. I hope you're having a great week so far as we walk into our Wednesday. Yes, I look a little bit different. It's homecoming and it's pajama day. So me and Teddy are just chilling in class. And it's very comfortable too. Now, before we go ahead and start with our assignment, guys, it does say listen to the instruction video because there's an important message about a presentation. So Upward Bound, some of you may have heard of Upward Bound before. I know I have several avid students in Upward Bound. It is a program that is very, very similar to Avid, but instead of it being tied in with the school and with the campus, it actually has a partnership with Alvin Community College. So there's things that you do after school, and then sometimes you do on Saturdays, and then yes, you do during the summer. They do things like improving academic skills, self-esteem, increase enthusiasm for learning. They will help you with your grades. They will help you with tutorials. They will do all of that. So they're going to do a presentation on Friday during all of my class periods. If you are in second period, but you're AVL, third period, but you're AVL, if you would like to log in, because all of my face-to-face students are going to log in because it is a virtual meeting, we're going to meet through Google Meets. If you would like to log in, I need you to let me know so I can send you the invitation. I might just put it on here just for everybody. Now, if you're in 8th period or 9th period AVL, you don't meet me during the day and there is no 8th or 9th period, but they're willing to do a quick after school session. And guys, this is about 10-15 minutes. It's not even that long. They just want to talk to you about Upward Bound, benefits of Upward Bound, and then what you have to do if you're interested in applying for Upward Bound. So again, if you're in second or third period, you could actually join in that day. That's just a one-time deal, 10-15 minutes, so you can hear the presentation. If you're 8th or 9th period AVL, you will be able to listen to them. It'll be from 3 o'clock till about 3:15, maybe 3:20 after we get everybody logged in. You're not required to do this. I'm letting you do this if you're interested in hearing about this. Now, they can only take students who are 9th graders, 10th graders, and juniors in the first semester, which we are right now. So unfortunately, seniors, you're hearing this, but no, you can't apply for Upward Bound. But my freshmen, my sophomores, and my juniors, okay? So let me know if you're interested in that, and we will go ahead and get things posted. Now, actually, I should have done this part first. Please complete the attendance check-in. No, stop, don't read anymore, complete the check-in. Guys, most of you do a really, really good job. You have to remember there's two things going on if you're at home right now. Number one, I have to see if you're here today and give you your attendance. And then yes, there's the actual assignment, what we're doing in class. All right. Now, for the attendance check-in, guys, once you do this Google form, this is what mine looks like. And don't look at people's names. Check in. And notice it has class period. I sort it. I can see names. And then I mark you here. Guys, when you don't do the check-in, I've got to look 2 or 3 other places. And yes, I'm asking for your help just to make attendance easier. Okay? Please do the attendance check-in before you start the assignment, before you do anything else. It's here, and I've been attaching it to every assignment. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to evaluate our grades from the first 9 weeks. Today, what you're going to need is to log into Skyward, and you're going to attach the document that I have. It's a Word document. You're going to answer all the questions. You're going to fill in the chart using Skyward, which I'll show you, and you'll answer the questions. You will submit by attaching this Google or Word doc here. Now, guys, another thing, so time out. Another thing that I've noticed is, so for example, if I have an assignment, like let's look at the assignment from Monday. If you notice, it says, once you have done items on this list, please respond to this assignment with done. So some of you are coming over here, clicking turn in and not doing anything. So I can't give you any credit for that because all you did was click turn in. I know this doesn't seem like a lot, but this lets me know you're listening, you're paying attention, you're following instructions, okay? So please look for statements like this. Even if you look at yesterday's, actually today's assignment, because I'm doing this for tomorrow, everything is here and it tells you, for example, review and understand what Wickr is. There's a quick write. Number 5, write 3 to 5 sentences to explain how each letter item of Wickr relates to your classes and to Avid tutorials. You are turning in the quick write and number 5. You're attaching that to this. So some of you, again, you're just going in, hitting submit, but you're not giving me what I'm actually asking you to do. So notice here it says submit or attach the form here in Google Classroom. So when you open this, guys, it should pop up. This is Microsoft Word, but it's most likely going to let you open in Google Docs. I don't know how crazy it's going to look in Google Docs because it was Microsoft Word. So what you're going to do is you're going to come over here. You're going to set File. You're going to hit Make a Copy. You're going to put your first initial and your last name, and then you're going to take out the word copy and first 9 weeks grade evaluation. When I click OK, you will notice it's going to open a whole other one and it's already named my name. So then I'm going to put my name here. Yes, you put your name again. I am your Avid teacher, and you're going to put Wednesday's date. Now you're going to put your class period. And notice, guys, I even put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, because some of you are AVL, some of you are not. So I do understand those of you who are face-to-face, it should just be 1 through 7. Those of you who are AVL, you don't have to have, if you don't have a first period, you just can type none, okay? None. All right. If you do have a first period or you have a second period, you're going to put Algebra 1. Then you're going to put whoever your teacher's name is. Then you're going to go to Skyward and tell me what you received for the first 9 weeks. Not anything that they've entered now. It needs to be under the column first 9 weeks. So if you got a 90, congratulations. Did you have any behavior problems? Did your teacher write you up? Did your teacher have to go home? Hopefully most of you are going to put no. Then I want you to put the number of absences that you had in this class. Now, I do understand that some of you have had to quarantine. As long as you're checking in online, that doesn't count as an absence just because you're not here. I'm talking about when you go in, it says U for unexcused, or it says E for excused. If it has O, which means you're AVL present without the teacher, that doesn't count. If it has V, which means virtual, you were present in class. So how many classes did you actually miss that we're counting as an absence? So maybe had 2. And the number of in-person, that should be hyphenated, fixed it right there, boom, or virtual tutorials that you attended in this class. So how many in-person or virtual tutorials? So I'm going to keep going till I have completed this entire chart. Now, when you go to the next page, guys, there's some questions. Identify your 3 main issues that affected your grades and attendance the first 9 weeks. So this is what we call holistic. Right now, you're not thinking of a specific class, not English, not math, but what were the issues? What were the reasons? What were the things that affected your grades and attendance the first 9 weeks? Now, keep in mind, if you never missed class and you got 90s or better, then these are positive things. What were the 3 things that really helped you get those 90s? But guys, if you failed a class, if you didn't do the work, if you weren't showing up, then yeah, it's going to be, what are those 3 things that stopped you? Was it, I was just being lazy? I had technology issues. But guys, don't lie. You can lie to me, but you can't lie to yourself. Identify 3 specific things that you will do to improve your overall grades, behavior, attendance. So again, this again is holistic. We're not looking at a specific class right now. We're looking overall. What are 3 specific things? And guys, when we say specific, don't just write do better. That's not specific. You're not telling me what you're going to do to be better. Okay. And again, this can even take that positive. So I'm never absent. I have 90s or better. So what are things that I'm going to, I should say, maintain your overall grades? Or maybe you got low 90s and you want to try to get 95. So you can do that too. Now, the next thing is I'm going to ask you to list your 3 lowest grades and the class. So I might put, English 1, and maybe I made a 70. Okay. And then number 2. So make sure you put the name of the class and the grade. What will you do differently in these 3 classes? So this is more specific. I only want you to focus on English. I only want you to focus on biology. I only want you to focus on world history. Okay, so what will you do differently in these 3 classes, the ones with your lowest grades, to ensure you are passing or you improve your grade? I need 2 sentences per class. So it's 2 times 3, that's 6 sentences, okay? Now again, notice here, guys, it doesn't say failing, your 3 lowest. So again, I might have somebody who has a 90, an 88, and even a 91. Those are really good grades, don't get me wrong. But we are going to talk about grade point average. And guys, I know if you're giving your best effort, but hey, maybe I want to shoot to make that 90 a 93. That could help. Man, I was so close in biology with an 88. I want to shoot to make it a 90. So do understand that it can be both, like I said, positive and or negative, okay? What will you do differently in these 2 classes? I said, and then this is only if you failed a class. If you failed a class, explain why you failed the class and just be honest, please. And yes, if there's more than 1 class, then you need to give me more than 1 answer. Guys, as avid students, we don't expect you to be perfect, okay? Nobody's perfect. This virtual is different for everybody, the time that we need, but you also have to be able to reflect, evaluate, and make changes to improve yourself, not just for Avid, but for you as a student. All right. So that's all that I have for you guys today. We are going to start virtual Avid tutorials. I know I sent you guys a questionnaire. A lot of you said you would be interested, just depends. So I'm going to start putting a schedule together and asking you guys to sign up, so then we can see if we do actually need to have virtual tutorials. It will probably start next week, Tuesday. All right, so kind of think of what your schedule looks like Tuesday at about 3:10. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye.